today we got a pretty big group here. I'm joined by 3 of my friends. I can let you guys introduce yourselves, how you like to be introduced. So, whoever wants to go first with introducing themselves can.
I'm Alex. Or Dogger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. Yep. I'm Alex as well. Most of you call me Lobs.
Right. And then.
Moran here.
All right. There we go. Wonderful. Now that we all know each other's names, it's nice to have you guys with us. So just for a little bit of backstory, I went to high school with these guys. I've seen all of their penises, so that's how you know that they're true friends.
And I've seen yours.
Right, exactly. I'd be sad if you didn't. I'd feel left out. I know Gogger's confused because he's wondering when did I see yours, but don't trust me, Gogger. I've seen it.
Don't worry.
Damn.
Anyways, though, happy to have you guys here. How are you guys all doing today?
Chilling.
I'm here.
Yeah, nothing new.
Yeah, just beefing out a wiener. Just being a guy.
As always.
Yeah.
Sure.
As I'm recording this, Georgia's beating the ever-living shit out of South Carolina. So there's that as a cool note.
Have
So
they scored yet?
I just turned it
haven't,
off.
no.
Yeah, I just turned it off. I was just looking at my phone, but yeah, I turned it off like literally 30 seconds ago. But yeah, I'm not surprised. Spencer Rattler sucks, but it's not the topic. So there's an intro question I want to ask you guys, which I asked Joe when I had him on the first time, I asked Greg, and I want it to become kind of a thing that I ask all my new guests because I think it's like a funny intro, little icebreaker question. So my question is for you: to get in a cage with a gorilla for 5 minutes, and you have to like fight him, right?
Slapbox, yeah.
Yeah, slapbox a gorilla. How much like what's your number? Like how much money would it take?
You're dead. You're just dead.
For 5 minutes? See, the thing is, initially when I asked
Is
this
there
question,
a chance that I live?
well, hold on. Let me explain. The first time I asked this question, there was no time limit. The second time I asked, I think there was a 10-minute time limit.
Doesn't matter
So
what you do in the
I'm bringing it
cage
down.
with the gorilla.
You gotta like fight him, Like we'll put it this way: you drop you in the cage against the gorilla, and you gotta like go up to him and you gotta like push him. You gotta like start it right now. There's a chance.
Well, like, what if you're like playing with them?
Well, that's the thing that I'm saying is that there's a chance the gorilla might not take you seriously. It might just be like fuck off. There's also a chance
like
that the gorilla
everybody
gets
else.
right. There's a chance that the
kills
gorilla
you though.
right. That's a chance.
There's a chance.
So that's what I'm saying. For 5 minutes, how much is it taking? And
I gotta have enough.
I'll put it this way. Right.
It's gotta be.
Well, we'll say that like you get put in like the gorilla's enclosure like at a zoo. So it's a pretty big area. There's some trees. There's some
like
shit
some
to like.
Harambe type shit.
Sure. Yeah. You're the baby and the gorilla's Harambe. So
So I'll live.
how much money is it taking? Or how much money? Yeah, how much money is it taking? Well, I'm saying like you to fight it. Like you have to go in there. Like your intent to go in there is to like survive because you're about to
You have
like
throw
box
one
this
punch
gorilla.
at least.
You gotta like throw a punch or like push him or something at least. You gotta at least initiate it. Those are the rules. How much money is it taking?
Gotta be one strike. Fuck. Oh, okay. Now, enough that I have fuck you money. I can do whatever I want whenever.
2.5
I'll
mil.
die. You're playing with your life.
2.5 mil.
No, what the? Your life
Wow.
for 2 mil?
Thing is, it's 5 minutes. It's only 5 minutes. It's not like you're in there for a day. 5
You're
minutes
not
goes
in
pretty
there
quick.
for a day.
I
You
think
can
5 mils-
fucking hide.
How long does it take for a gorilla to kill you?
Well, I mean, when you put it
How
like
long?
that,
The thing
no
is, like,
shit,
Moran,
5 seconds.
yeah, a
but-
gorilla could grab
Hold on,
you
hold on,
and tear
hold
your
on.
head
Yeah.
off your shoulders. Hold on,
Hold
yeah,
on.
Gogger, you can speak. You can speak, Gogger. Yep.
Is this a full-grown adult gorilla or a
Yep.
baby?
Nope. Full-grown silverback
Like
gorilla.
a silverback
Yep. Silverback gorilla.
hair
Yep.
gorilla?
Ah.
$7 million.
$7
You
million.
don't win.
He knew it right away. Once it's a silverback, $7 million. He had his rates.
Yeah, the silverback. You have to up
Ah.
the pay a little bit for that. There's some
Now,
upcharge for that shit.
man, what are you thinking then?
It's gotta be over 50.
That's crazy.
I ain't.
I
fucking
don't know
fighting a
about
gorilla.
50.
Man, you could get $5 million right now and you'd be set for life.
There's a lot worse I'd do for a lot less.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I need a
But
whole ass
the
turd
thing
for
is,
$20.
I'm not gonna be able to stop a gorilla if it's coming at me.
Nobody's
no one
questioning if
is.
you're gonna
Yeah, no
stop
one is. Right, the thing is, it's 5
Trust me,
minutes.
right now of all
So,
people, you'd be
you'll
the
die.
last person
Yeah,
I'd
right.
expect. to
It's
stop a
5
fucking
minutes.
gorilla.
All you gotta do is survive under these circumstances, and you get the money. Even if you're dead, your family gets the money. Like that's how it would work.
No, I mean, I don't care about that. at that
Facts. I
point.
don't care either. You're telling me that. Here.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about this, man? Because this is this is the same discussion I had with Joe and Greg. Because Greg was like, "You're dead." No, you're dead. There's no way around it. So
Exactly.
we'll put it this
Smart
way:
man.
5 minutes, you're in there. You're beefing one out with the gorilla,
Bro,
but
you punch them, hide.
you survive.
Run.
Like you will survive no matter what. And the caveat to that is you might survive and
Okay.
you might lose your legs, lose your arm, lose your sight, some shit like that.
Bites your penis.
You
off.
lose
Oh.
you have some cognitive disabilities, That's the caveat. Like but you're going in there, you are guaranteed you'll live. What about
So
that?
I'm like Nate Diaz.
Sure. I guess. I don't
Like,
I don't know if Nate Diaz is surviving a gorilla more than anyone else, but
have you heard him talk before?
yeah, but it's a fucking
I'd say.
silverback gorilla. Like
Like Moran, like it laughs at you.
All right. Then it's like
man, he'd fucking crush your
20,
back over his knee like it was
30.
fucking.
Looks at you like you're fucking food.
He looks at you like a banana. So what are you saying? 20, 30 mil,
mean,
Moran?
yeah, somewhere in that
Really? I
ballpark,
would say if I was guaranteed survival,
And
I'd
I
say
don't
2
know.
mil.
2 mil's just a solid number. A lot of shit you
Yeah.
can do with a couple
Yeah,
million.
you can get 2 mil. You can buy a house. You can buy a car. You can put $600,000. You could put $800,000 in
therapy.
savings, and boom, you're done. You're good.
Pay for some
Oh, yeah.
therapy.
But,
Pay for
I
some
don't know.
therapy. Tell the doctor, yeah, I
if I,
I just was fucking slap boxing with the gorilla, and then here I am. Yeah.
yeah, but say you go in there and you come out Helen Keller, what the fuck's the money for then?
I
That-
could buy
that's-
some decent internet.
That's the risk. I could buy some decent internet finally. Yeah.
Gogger, what would you buy?
Yeah, Gogger. What would you buy, Gogger? 2 mil.
Women.
With 2 mil,
Yeah, 2 mil.
I'd buy my dream car.
What is your
Why
dream
not?
car? What's your dream car, Gogger?
My dream car right now would be an RX-7 FD.
Not an FC.
Do you actually
Well, if I-
wait, Labs, do you actually know the difference?
No.
Did you actually know that's a thing, or were you just guessing?
No, I was just guessing.
Okay, yeah. I like the FCs more than FDs actually.
I do too.
If I had the money,
Fuck you, Gogger.
I'd buy an FD
Right. Makes sense.
because I have the money to.
See, my question
Otherwise,
my question is actually for someone like Lobs and Moran, people who aren't like into cars like the way like Gogger and I are, where we know a bunch of different stuff. Like, what would be your guys' like dream car? Like Lobs, say someone
I
hands.
say like a controversial answer.
Well, I'm saying Lobs, like say someone like hands you like a wad of cash, like here, buy like whatever car you want. Like, what are you buying? Like, it could be.
It's
any
like
car.
I don't give a flying fuck about cars.
I know you don't, which is why I'm interested. Like, if someone gave you a wad of cash, say someone gave you a wad of cash and like, okay, go out and buy whatever car you
Two
want.
options.
2 options.
I think like
alright.
the blackout like Chevy, like you know what I'm talking about?
okay.
The blackout like Chevy like what's it fucking called?
What are you talking about, Gogger?
It's like a Ford Explorer, but it's like the Chevy version, like the blackout version of that.
Oh, is it like the Trailblazer? Is that what he's talking about, Gogger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Honestly,
Fucking blackout Trailblazer
yeah,
would be dope.
the Trailblazers are pretty cool. They have the oh, what's it called? Gogger, you know what I'm talking about? They have like the performance version of it. What is it called?
I don't know what it's
Um,
called.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool though.
Anyway, I see like the blackout like fucking Chevy people driving around town. Those shits are sexy.
And then what would be the other one?
Probably a Tesla.
Okay.
What kind of Tesla? Just like the base ass model one?
It's
Or...
overrated, but okay.
See, I knew one of you two would get pissed off about it.
Yeah,
Probably
I
about.
don't like Teslas, but
Well, I mean, if I got bag like that, probably like nicer one, maybe like a little SUV. I don't got bag like that though.
I'd buy the Plaid. That's about it.
yeah, I was saying the same thing. Now, Moran, I'm assuming yours would be a Tesla. I peg you as a big Tesla guy.
Yeah, I
Makes
wouldn't
you
mind a
a
Tesla.
bitch.
I don't
Or
know. Like
some type of McLaren.
that's fair. Yeah, that's like fuck
McLaren's
you. That's
like
like
a sports car.
that's like fuck
a
you
P-
money.
Like a McLaren P1.
Bro,
That's
porn
not even
star money,
like a sports car. That's a
If I'm
hypercar
getting-
at that point.
bro.
Or a hypercar, yeah. I don't know.
Like the difference
I don't
between
really
like
care
a
too much of what I
sports car
drive.
is still like
A
is
hypercar.
well, like a hypercar. Those are like the shits that like they're just built to be
Hyper
fast
sports car.
compared to like a
Exotic
sports car.
bitches.
Which yeah, exactly. Like those are the cars where you're just like, yeah, fuck you, I
I
have
don't
bag, I can
know.
afford this.
Bro.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
yeah, for me,
Yeah.
my dream car would be a
I don't know.
22B STI.
Piece of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you could say it's a piece of shit. It's a Subaru, so
Yeah.
you know, definitely got some issues, but I think they're beautiful.
Hey.
I also think like
Great
an
choice, great
Evo 2 would be really cool.
The
Also,
Lamborghini trucks are fucking dope. Can't lie.
For real, like Titans are sexy as fuck.
Titans are a Nissan truck, but yeah. Oh, dude, what's the
No,
other
I
one?
fucking love those trucks that are like made for short people. The little trucks.
The mini trucks.
Mini
Yeah.
truck-
Mini trucks are actually kind of dope.
Mini trucks are
No,
all.
they're not.
Yeah, they are.
I love them.
You said the trucks that are made for short people, just like mini trucks. I don't know. I mean,
No,
maybe-
like you know, like the
think so.
like smaller trucks. I find those things like fucking useless.
yeah, the mini trucks,
Yeah.
like an S10 almost. Are you talking about the
Yeah,
S10?
like
Yeah, I
kind of
know
like
what you-
Dogger's old truck.
Yeah, his S10. Dude,
Yeah,
mini trucks
yeah.
are cool.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
can
they're
make
pretty
the S10 be pretty cool, but
No, like
it's
yeah,
not
mini trucks are cool, but I think the reason why you don't think that they're cool at all,
I don't see the point in them.
right? But the
Yeah.
point is that they're just supposed to be like a car, except they just have a
At that
bed.
point, just get a fucking truck.
Well, no, because you're not getting a mini truck because you want a truck. You're getting a mini truck because you want the mini truck. It's different. Like
Yeah.
people don't get a mini truck because they want to haul stuff around. And they want to tow things. They get them because they like the look of trucks, but they want like a small thing like a sedan
For real.
or a coupe.
you
I
can still do
definitely
quite a bit with the mini. I mean, you could still do quite a bit with the mini truck.
I mean, yeah, you can, but a lot of people who like,
Dogger did a lot with his.
he hauled a bed and some people once
Got pulled over by the same cop 3 times.
4 times in the same day. God, you want to tell that story on the podcast?
no, we're good.
No, okay.
Same cop 4 times.
Same cop 4 times. I wasn't black. I don't know why. But, all right,
Bro.
so now we're gonna get into the real meat and potatoes of today's podcast. I
shit.
asked my boys here 2 questions beforehand, and those were your top 5 video games of all time, and your top 5 Call of Duties. And Miranda, did you end up finishing your list, or are you still debating?
I think I got a piece together.
Okay, all right. So we'll go with Call of Duties first because I feel like top 5 games could lead to a lot more offshoot conversations. So
Yeah.
for top
Love
5
offshoots.
for top 5 Call of Duties, I'll go first, Lobs can go second, Moran can go third, and Gogger will go fourth. So my top 5, at number 1, I have Black Ops 3. At number 2, I have Black Ops 2. At number 3, I have MW3. At number 4, I have Black Ops. And number 5, I have MW2.
Okay, yeah.
That's fair.
Lobs.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because my top 3 is literally the same shit.
Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, and MW3.
Fucking love Black Ops 3.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 was elite. And then what is your 4 and 5 then?
I'd probably throw Cold War at 4.
That's interesting. That's
Interesting.
very interesting.
Choice.
That is
Just based off time played, I played that one a fuck ton.
I guess
and
that's fair,
then-
yeah.
I'm trying to think about the 5th. What did I have at 5? Wasn't World War II. Hated that one. No,
Yeah.
Zabe was a big World War II connoisseur.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Zabe gets fucking bricked up when we were here. Was World War II.
More or less, yeah. I just love the time period.
I guess, but like,
Listen, listen. World War II sucked, but it was really good after the Christmas update. It's just no one was playing because everyone was playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
bro,
Christmas
myself
update
included.
changed it.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
know.
Of course you
Wasn't a
would.
part of it. 5th one's kind of shitty, but I'd probably go Advanced Warfare. I like that
That's
game a
interesting.
lot.
No MW2 in the top 5. That's interesting.
I didn't play NW2.
Really at all.
I didn't start playing COD until like Black Ops 2.
The thing is that I didn't start playing COD until MW3, but then when MW3 was like the COD that was out, I played Black Ops, and then after Black Ops, I played MW2. Then I played a bunch of then I played a bunch of Black Ops 2, and then I played MW3. So
Gotcha.
I technically
Good
like the
game.
first game I started on was Black Ops, but at the time MW3 was like the newest game.
Gotcha.
But
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, no, like Black Ops 2 is the main game when I started playing, but like I
Yeah.
play MW3 as well.
that's fair.
Okay.
Fucking
That-
Moran on the Connect mic, come on.
It's like, hey, you gotta ask before you
Lethal
bring a
duo.
friend of Moran on the connect. But that shit's hilarious.
Lethal duo.
Fucking dad thought I had somebody over.
Don't see us in S&D.
Moran, was your name Moranosaurus back then too?
No, I think it was
Nah.
just Moran too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just like Moran something.
What was your name back then, Lobs? Was it still Orthy 1111?
No, it was Righteous Dog, I think.
Really?
No, that was my Xbox
Yeah,
One.
Rich's dog.
That's
I
something
think
I
it
haven't,
was Righteous Dog.
that's something I haven't thought about. Like
Yeah, like the
old
default name
gamer
they give you.
tags. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why people call me fucking Righteous.
I just remember like you being on your Xbox account for like our when we
Yeah,
bought the Game
that's the
Pass.
count.
Yeah, Righteous Dog like
Yeah.
465 or whatever.
Yeah.
But
So I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to put. Let me just do like a default name or whatever. And I fucking got.
Just...
I
all
don't
right,
know, it was like 10.
all right, Gaga, you can you can go ahead with your top 5 CODs.
First one's gonna be Black Ops 2, obviously. Best
Mhm.
game, best COD.
Okay,
Number 2 is gonna be
Debatable.
Black Ops 3, actually.
right.
Number 3 is gonna be MW3.
Okay,
Number 4 is gonna be. Oh wait a minute. Oh my bad. No, number 2 is Black Ops.
okay.
My
You're-
bad.
Yeah, I feel like
sorry.
Augers would change because he's more of a zombies guy.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. MW3 would be 3.
Mhm.
Number 4 is Black Ops 3. That's
Okay.
my bad.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then number 5 is World War 2.
Okay.
I feel like Black Ops 3's got to be higher though, Gogger, because zombies on that game are elite.
Yeah,
They are, but I have more fond memories of on Modern Warfare 3.
that's fair.
So like those two could go either
See,
way.
the thing is with my CODs, the way I have them ranked is that the most memories I have are on the original Black Ops, but like playing them, like I know that Black Ops 2, 3, and MW3 were better games. So like it's a bit different in my opinion because like if I'm going like off of favorite memories, game I probably had most fun on was probably the original Black Ops. But obviously I think it's Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 are easily better than them. And then I also thought Modern Warfare 3 was a really good game because my issue with MW2 is it was too like on crack, and MW3 did a good job of like toning that down a little bit while still being
Yeah.
fun.
Going down the crackage, yeah.
Yeah, a bit less crackage, a bit more
Mhm.
more
Just that you
more
couldn't get a kill
more
streak.
Xanax.
Bit less like school janitor vibe.
Right, yeah, 100%. Less school kid, more school janitor. The way I like my
Mhm.
video games. School janitor esque. If a game doesn't make me feel like a school janitor, I don't want to play it.
Fact.
But then Moran, you can go ahead and top us
I
off.
got. Oh, MW2 top of the list.
Oh.
followed
Yeah,
by
you're
Black
just a
Ops 2,
fucking
and
biased piece of
succession
shit.
for that. Black Ops 3, number 4,
Mhm.
MW3,
Okay.
and then I got World at War. I think
Okay, yeah.
World at War.
Nah, see,
World at War or Advanced.
World at War for me would be
Between
6.
those two.
That's what I would put at 6 would be World at War. I loved World at War. I
Oh,
love
World at War
zombies.
pubs are so good.
I love pubs. I loved using the fucking silenced MP40 with stopping power and being a fuck.
Mhm.
Just literally two-shotting people. I loved World at War.
Yeah.
But I also love
it was-
World War II like
If you got
S
into
games.
tank, it's over.
Oh, 100%. It's done. It's done. You're not getting me out of that
He's
thing.
the only guy with tanks in pubs. Come on.
Yeah. Now, my question
Facts.
is, what would be the worst COD then, in your guys' opinion?
Worst COD.
Worst COD.
Modern
Uh,
Warfare.
Vanguard.
No.
Vanguard.
No, I
Guns?
can't do
Is that what you
Vanguard.
said?
It's gotta be Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare like 2019.
Galancho would be yours.
Nah, it's not
Horrible.
Modern Warfare 2019 for
It
sure.
is.
It is not.
What
It
is your what is yours, Galanch, then?
Gotta be.
I don't really
Vanguard,
know.
come
I
on.
mean,
It ain't Vanguard.
all COD games have somewhere to be. I don't think there's one that's dog shit out of the rest. If I had to put
That's-
one at the bottom,
That's a
Yeah,
pussy
that
thought.
ain't the
That's
right
that's
answer.
pussy. That's pussy shit. Have some
Who you work
nuts.
for? Fucking Activision?
Yeah, throw your balls on the table. Tell me.
Fucking pussy.
I think the worst one
Who are you defending?
would be Infinite Warfare.
That's fair. Yeah,
I
but the worst one for me is Ghost. I think Ghost fucking sucked. I think people are always
Get outta
like,
here.
"Oh, the campaign was so
Overreact.
good. The campaign was so
pretty
good.
gas.
The campaign fucking sucked. The campaign was terrible, dude.
Waiting on that part 2.
Dude, the campaign sucked
Waiting on
dick.
Ghost 2.
Dude, the campaign sucked dick. Pubs sucked dick. Extinction mode sucked dick. All right. And the thing is, like,
No, it did.
no, it sucked dick. All right. The thing is with MW 2019.
I had my fun
Listen,
on
shut the
that.
fuck up. MW 2019, right? MW 2019 sucked because of the time to kill combined with the spawns. But towards the end of the year, the maps
It
they added.
still
No, listen,
sucked.
towards the end of the year, the maps they added in were decent. Competitive was very bad,
Horrible.
but Vanguard is worse than MW. Like, that's not an argument.
Yeah, no.
Like Lob saying that MW is worse than Vanguard, he's just wrong. Vanguard is worse than MW. Like if I'm putting my bottom 4, Ghost is bottom, MW 2019, then Vanguard, then Infinite. That's where I'm putting my bottom 4. Yeah, MW was
If
bad.
it just came out at a shitty time, I think if it came out now, it would be a lot better.
The thing is that with Infinite is that jetpacks are so overdone, and the gunplay was just so boring in Infinite.
It was very
and
boring.
the graphics were just very bleh, which is typical.
Maps are pretty shitty too.
It's typical Infinity Ward stuff. But yeah, no, Vanguard is worse than 2019. The thing is with Modern Warfare 2019 too is that it brought a lot of people back to the scene, and it had so far it's had the best graphics in any COD game, so it should get some points because of that. And the reason why Vanguard's worse than that too is because Vanguard has worse graphics, worse gunplay, and the maps are arguably just as bad, if not worse. The thing is with MW that sucked is that all the good maps they made didn't come out until like fucking May in like the cycle. So like competitive was too far gone where they couldn't add anything in it. The people that didn't like pubs weren't gonna come back on to play it. It's just at
You're
launch.
right.
At launch, the map sucked so much. But the thing is too with Modern Warfare is that they did the weapon customization right in what they tried to do, right? Because I'm not.
Well, hey, they tried to make it decent.
What do you mean?
It wasn't like you said they did. It's just like they tried.
In what they were trying to do, they did a good job at it. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. Anyways, I think that was pretty clear. But the thing is that the point I'm trying to get is that the gunsmith shit, right, with having a fuck ton of different attachments and these high ass weapon levels, I'm not a fan of it, right?
No,
But
hate it.
but MW has done it better than they did in Cold War or in Vanguard, because in MW you can actually make different builds and variations of guns that actually are, one, viable, or two, they can be a completely different gun because they have so many different mag options and barrel options. Whereas in Cold War, the customization sucked, the sights sucked, the gunplay was very mid, but the movement was really solid, the competitive was solid, spawns are solid, but that doesn't have to do with customization, obviously. But then also in Vanguard,
Rip quick draw and stock on a gun.
the thing is in Vanguard too is that you just stack your gun with all the best attachments, and there's never any variation. So the thing that MW did good for pubs is that there was so much variation, and people loved that. And I can tip the cap to that because they did it right in MW. If you're going for that kind of style, they did it right in MW. They didn't do it right in Vanguard, which is why I have Vanguard
Fair
lower.
take, fair
And
take.
Vanguard also has more like dumbass bugs that MW didn't have. So, but yeah. Anyways,
Vanguard's just shit.
Ghost sucks though. I will die on that hill. You want to talk about shit maps? Ghost had fucking terrible maps. You want to talk about shit gunplay, shit movement system, shit everything, shit modes. There was no fucking hardpoint in the game. I don't care whatever fucking game you are. There's no hardpoint in the game. Your game fucking sucks. Simple as that. Anyways, now I'm done with the Ghost rant.
For real.
Actually, my question is for you
It's like
guys. Where
Ghost told you to stop playing.
do you have Ghost rank then?
Middle of the road.
It'll be quite lower. I
Yeah,
don't think
like-
it's
It's
the
not
worst.
up there.
Like, is it
Above
top
the
half?
jitters.
Is it top
Above
half
all
or
the
bottom half?
stinkers.
It's like
Bottom.
right
It's like
around
the
the
Kirk
middle.
Cousins
High, lower,
of
mid.
CODs. He's the
Yeah.
best of the shitters.
Ghost was so shitty, dude.
It kind of was the best of the shares if you really
It was
think
so
about it.
bad. Dude, I would rather play MW and Vanguard over Ghost. Like if they brought back a poll, right, Activision, and they're like, oh, for this next year, we're gonna either re-release Ghost, which just like re-updated graphics and shit, or we're gonna play Vanguard again. I choose Vanguard. They're like, oh, we're gonna play MW. I choose MW. Like, oh, we're gonna play Infinite Warfare. I choose Infinite
Hated.
Warfare. Ghost sucks, and you're lying to yourself that it was good. You know why? Because when Ghost came out, no one was actually playing Ghosts. Everyone was playing MW3, Black Ops 2, MW2. No one was actually playing Ghost. Case closed.
I
Bro.
played some.
That's why Advanced Warfare was actually really good at the start of the year, because it was new. Because Ghost sucked. It's just Advanced Warfare got ruined with fucking supply drops. If Advanced Warfare didn't have the bullshit supply drops, it'd be such a better game. It's just that people that were poor never had a
Yeah.
chance to play with.
I never got to speak easy.
Right, I never got to
the
speak
modded
easy
as
either.
one.
Exactly.
Never got that.
I wanted it so bad, never had it, and I hated the game for it. But anyways, we can move on then to the top 5 games of all time, and let's I want to do this in backwards order. So actually, Moran, are you okay with going first? Otherwise, are you going first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. We'll have Moran go first, Gogger go second, Lob go third, and I'll go last.
Yep.
So, Moran, you
So
can
it's like,
you can start
We
it
just
off.
lifted off our 5th overall pick.
Yeah, you will do
I
it.
got
Yeah, we'll do a pick by
Grand
pick.
Theft Autos.
Grant, all of them. Okay.
I got Grand Theft Autos.
That's typical.
For number
That's
5.
typical.
Yeah, I just kind of
Okay.
stuck them together.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Yeah, I'll wait to say anything till we all say ours. So then, yeah, Gogger, you can go with your 5th pick then.
My 5th pick would be Forza.
Okay. Back to back series. I like that.
Not bad.
Lobs, what is your number 5?
I had 2K16 as my number 5.
I can tip that. My number 5 is Uncharted 3.
Okay.
That's fair.
Fair play.
My
That
thing,
was
Mr.
too
Tyler
much.
here, Mr. Tyler.
dude, I loved Uncharted. I played all of them. I never played the 4th one actually. I played 1, 2, and 3, and I loved them. But 3 was my favorite by far.
I think 2 is better than 3.
2 was really good, but 2 was like more unrealistic to the point where it kind of like, I don't want to say took the immersion away, but it was like, I don't know. 3 just seemed
ruined
like
your
the best
immersion.
balance of everything, because 1 was like too hard and not unrealistic enough, and then 2 was too unrealistic and too easy, and then Uncharted was like the perfect balance, and it was a longer game, and the multiplayer, I played a ton of with my brother back in the day. My thing is with for me for Grant GTA's is that I never played like enough of like GTA's, I think, for me to put them up there, because when I was a kid I never owned San Andreas.
Oh,
I only ever played it on my friend's
I had
house.
the cheat codes laid out in front
Yeah,
of me
see,
on an old crinkle piece
so
of
did
paper.
so did my friend, but I never owned San Andreas. And then I owned GTA 3, and GTA 3 sucked. And then I owned GTA 4, and I played a ton of GTA 4. And then I got GTA 5, and I wasn't a huge fan of GTA 5.
Okay.
And obviously I still have GTA 5, and I got to tip it for like the online and the customization and like the RP community. But
They're still implementing new shit into it.
right, but like I like
Just-
honestly I
It's
like
just
I like GTA 4 more than I like GTA 5. And I know that is an incredible hot take.
I mean, I can,
Yeah, that
yeah.
is very hot.
The thing is, there's people that like have GTA 5 alone as like their favorite game of all time. So,
It's fair to say.
I feel like at this point GTA 5 is starting to get a little old.
yeah, I've felt that way for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
But I've never been a huge online guy. Like I like when we play online and we do races and shit like that, and we just goof around.
Yeah, that shit's fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's
But
always
the
fun.
thing is too is that like, for me that gets old after a while. You know, like it's not something I can see myself doing every
Yeah.
single day, hopping on online. And part of that's because I don't know how to fucking do missions. So maybe it's my own fault for being stupid. But you know, yeah,
There's just, you can just bullshit in the game.
yeah.
You
No,
know,
that's
if
why.
you
That's
just
why
wanna,
people.
like, chill out for a little
That's
bit.
why
you
people like
can
the
just go
RP
drive
servers
between-
too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to do in GTA, and I can tip it for that. But we can go right ahead to the 4th
I mean,
pick.
It's just Rockstar just kicking ass at the end of the day.
Yeah,
4th
100%.
pick.
Yeah,
I got
4th pick.
Minecraft.
That's fair.
I don't think it's
For
gonna
my
be on your
4th
guys' list,
pick-
but I got Minecraft.
My 4th pick, I have Ark Survival Evolved.
Ah.
That's.
Yeah,
That's-
following
that's
enough
It's
my-
free
intriguing.
on Epic next week.
Following up
It's
my
free on Epic next week.
I have the game on
Need a server
my
or
Xbox
something.
app.
Oh, you got
don't
it.
need it. Hate it.
Yeah,
Number 4 for the Lob Man was GTA 5.
that's doable.
Okay.
That's doable. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of just speaks for itself,
Yeah, I feel like you guys also, like you and Moran
Dumped
specifically.
a lot of time.
Yeah. Because for me, the thing is that
Yeah.
when online was like super popular,
Yeah, like
like I didn't.
Moran, myself, Richard,
Right.
Ethan,
Like
Jake,
I didn't
Connor.
Xbox and I didn't even own the game. So,
Yeah.
um,
Like, thing is, if you had a group that played consistently, which
right.
we
It would have
did,
been fun, but like,
elite.
yeah. See, the thing is that when I had before I had my Xbox, I never played video games with anyone because like I always just played a bunch of single player games against my brother because I didn't have
Mhm.
internet. Then I got my Xbox, and then like all I really played was Siege and BO3 because those are the only 2 games I had for like a year. And then
Yeah,
Fortnite came out, and then I played that, because I was broke because I
bro.
worked a shit ass summer job with
When I was
Phil.
gas when it first came out.
But yeah,
But yeah, like even like GTA, like when we play it, had like such good like party modes to play.
yeah. I mean, it still does
Like
now.
it,
Like all the games are
yeah.
accessible, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was also new and fresh. So
hmm
and like
Running Back was so good. Such a good game
the thing is
mode.
A
like
lot of those games are good.
even when we played like Sumo, like that would
hmm
have been like 3-4 months ago now.
Yeah.
Like I still had a lot of fun.
hmm
Oh, yeah.
I wish I would have recorded that because we probably could have got a decent video out of that. But like that's something that I would definitely be down to play again in the future. It just sucks that like the people I play video games with now are like you guys and like Joe occasionally because Intricate fell off the map. Greg doesn't have a PC because he's got a small dick. Um, the
Facts.
dude owns a PC, doesn't turn it
He's
on.
got
Like that
PC,
just
he just
baffles
doesn't
me.
use it.
Right,
Mhm.
that's the dumb shit. Like if you have a PC, that's fine, but you own a PC and you don't use it, like what are you
Like,
doing?
come on.
Right, exactly. What the fuck are you doing? But
Yeah. Intricate, just died.
yeah, he's
Don't know what happened to him.
he's just been like working, I guess. I don't really know. He's been playing a lot of Val, which makes him gay.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. Just good. It's a good game.
But at 4 for me, I have Assassin's Creed Origins.
Okay.
I can't be mad at that.
I love
That's the
Assassin's
Egyptian
Creed.
one, right?
Yep. I love Assassin's Creed. I was between a couple other ones to put on the
Big
list
pick.
because Assassin's Creed 3 was the first game I picked, or the first game I played in the series. And everyone in the Assassin's Creed community is always like, "Oh, 3 is the worst." I love 3, but I also
Yeah,
love the Revolutionary
3's
War
better.
time period.
hmm
So that plays a big part into it. But yeah, like Goggin, when you told me that you
How do
didn't
you
play
feel
any,
about 4?
4 is Black Flag,
That's
right?
one I played. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one I played a lot.
The thing is for me is that I don't like sailing because it like I get motion sickness. I know it sounds like a pussy thing,
What?
dude. When I play, no, listen.
Turn off motion blur.
It
You
doesn't
can turn off
matter.
like the wind and
It
everything.
doesn't matter. I mean, you couldn't
Good shit on.
on my Xbox, but
I only played it on like PS4.
yeah. The thing is though is that like I don't like sailing because I literally get a headache when I'm sailing, and like I don't enjoy it. And I know a lot of
There
people.
isn't like too much sailing in it though.
In Black Flag, there's a lot because
What?
like your entire thing, you're
Black
a
Flag,
pirate
the whole
in Black
premise.
Flag.
That's how you travel.
Thing is, I want to go back and play like Black
know.
Flag. Ooh.
Okay.
I'll go back and
What are
play
you doing?
Black Flag with an L.
Yeah. Yeah.
On my PC
Yeah,
and
you are.
and have better graphics because I feel like that might help. But yeah, I remember because in 3 you sailed a little bit, and I would get a
It's great on
headache,
PC.
and then I got Black Flag, and I got a headache too, and then I played Rogue, and Rogue was okay, but there's a lot of sailing in Rogue too. But yeah, I love the Assassin's Creed games. I've been waiting for them to like go on sale and for me to have money because whenever they're on sale, I don't have money. So I've been waiting till that lines up
They're
perfectly.
in
So
Japan next year or later this year.
yeah, I'm excited for
New
that.
Assassin's Creed game. That one's gonna
Um,
be gas.
But yeah, I didn't play Valhalla. I haven't played all of Odyssey, but
Mhm.
I loved
Just
Origins.
lacking.
I love the Egyptian time period. I love that the way they did Origins. But yeah, like Gogger, when you said you haven't played Assassin's Creed game, there's not a game series I could recommend more than Assassin's Creed. It is so
Yeah.
fun.
I've been meaning to play it. It's just that
It's
I
fun
never.
to even just like walk around like fuck
Yeah,
with
never-
people.
Literally though, because
Never-
the thing is that like I'm a huge history buff, right? So the games that deal with history, like I just like the combination of accurate history and you're in that time, and then all of a sudden you're like a fucking badass ninja, and like you're not a ninja, you're an assassin, obviously, but
Mhm.
yeah, like
Assassin.
Fast Ninja, yeah.
Assassin's Creed 2 and Revelations are incredibly good, Gogger. Like I said, if there was a game series I could recommend, that would be top of the line because it's just so good.
Okay,
Like
okay.
the bad games are still enjoyable in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can go on then to number 3, Moran, if you
Nope.
wanna.
Number 3, I got Red Dead Redemption.
The original one.
Like number 2, but
Number
the original
2?
one's also
Ah,
great.
Okay, okay. I'm fine with that one. I'm fine. That's pretty good.
I mean, I just kind of have like the series together,
that's fair.
kind of grouping.
I-
I mean, both are very good.
I feel like because what Red Dead Redemption is, I feel like separating them, because they're very different, but they're the same. It's like it's different
Yeah.
than other series because there's only 2 games.
Yeah.
Um,
So the duo.
It's just solid. There's always shit to do.
Geiger, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Rainbow Six Siege. So when I put my games in order, I didn't really order them in any way.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of reading them off how I have them.
Oh,
put,
okay.
so.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
fucking up.
For real. Messing up the list.
It's okay.
Lobs, number 3 for you.
I have very big throwback here. NFL 2K5.
That is a great game.
Very elite game for
That's a
its time.
Great game for its
Criminal.
criminally
That
underrated.
2K underrated, and that 2K lost the rights
Hey,
to the
listen,
NFL.
in 2 or 3 more years,
No, I think they have them back. It's just
Did
they
they get
can't
them
make like
back?
a simulation based game. I
Yeah.
think it can only be like NFL
Yeah,
Street.
that's why like there's a like it's not it's like Johnny Unitas football or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, no. I think that you're right about that, but I think the official licensing is up in a couple years.
It might
But
be.
I don't think 2K is gonna want to put money into that, and I don't really blame them.
No.
Madden just sucks nowadays. And as much as I'm excited for the NCAA college football game, it's probably going to be animation based, and it's probably just going to be reskin
Yeah.
Madden, and I'll still play it because I'm a sucker. But
We're suckers.
yeah, for my number 3, I have a game which I'd be surprised if all you guys knew. It is Time Splitters Future Perfect.
Nope.
Nope.
Clue.
Never heard of it.
Nope.
Really?
Never heard
So
of it.
it's a PS2 game. If you want to look it up, you can.
Time.
Time
What was it? It was Time.
1 or 2.
Splitters Future Perfect.
Gotcha.
It was technically 3, but it wasn't called like Time Splitters 3. It was
Facts.
yeah. So
Okay, okay.
yeah, this game, it looks very goony, right? Just by looking at it.
Yes.
Like if you're looking at images, but it was a first-person shooter, and you went back to like different periods in time, and basically, this is the game I played the most, hands down, on my PS2. Me and my brother played like the multiplayer to this game so often. The story mode was co-op, so we would always play it together too. But yeah, basically the premise of it is for the story mode is that the main guy, whose name is Cortez, is like they're in the future, like 2100 and something. Anyways, there's like this group of people that are going back into time and like stealing these time crystals to like make this like fucking death machine or something, and they're gonna like destroy the universe. So you gotta go back before time, before they stole the stuff, to steal them for yourself, to like switch the time lapse or whatever.
Shit.
And
Gotcha.
yeah, and like what's the first mission? I'm already forgetting the first mission.
Okay, be doing that. Such a great game.
The first mission, you're like in current time, and you gotta like fight to get back to the base. And the second mission, you go back to like 1898, and you're like on a boat, and you go to the side of like this dock. And there's like a castle, and like the Navy's gonna blow up the castle, so you gotta like get the crystal and get out. And then the next one, you go back to like the 80s with like this one dude who's like kind of gay. And the reason why I like the game is because it was like, it was joking. Like it knew that it wasn't like a super serious game. So there was a lot of jokes implemented with it, with like good fast paced gaming and really like well thought out characters. And yeah, and there's like a couple horror levels. It's just really good all in all. I played Time Splitters 2 as well, and that game was really good. But yeah, that's number 3 for me. It's a big nostalgia pick. But like if if PS2 sourced games didn't feel so shitty because of like how we're used to current games, I would go
Mhm.
back and play it because that's how much I loved it. Like if I could pick
Okay.
any game to like get a remaster, like a fourth in the series, I would pick Time Splitters because I loved it so much as a kid. And I feel like there's a lot of story and world building that could be made. It's just that I don't think any studio wants to like pick up the game and make it because I don't really even know how popular it was back then. But
Bro.
Brandon, if you want to lead us off with number two.
Number 2, I got God of War.
Which God of
Great
War?
game.
The newest one
The
or
latest
All
one.
of them?
Yeah,
the
like
latest one? Yeah,
I
Yeah.
just kind of have the series together.
that's fair.
A lot of series
Just
in there.
accumulate
Okay,
them.
that's fair.
I've never played a God of War game.
Well, that's criminal.
Never had.
I
I would
touched
highly
the
recommend
first
it,
and
especially
second
if you like
game.
Assassin's Creed history with the mythology.
Well, the thing is with God of War
It's
is
very
that
good.
like I always thought it was like too over the top when I saw my friends playing it. So like I never played it, but uh, like I don't know. God, you
I
can
played the first and second game, but I never really did much more else with that.
you
But anyways, my second game is Minecraft.
okay.
Oh.
Great pick. Great pick.
Yeah, Minecraft fucking sucks. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Anyways, Labs, go ahead.
Rocket
Not
League.
creative enough.
Rocket League.
That's expected. Expected. It's a
Second.
good game.
Didn't
I enjoyed
expect
it.
that.
I did. I seen it in Lob's top 5.
I know
Thing
that.
is, for how much time has been poured into that game, for me to still play it 5, 6 years after I originally started playing it, gotta
Guess.
speak something for it.
I
Yeah.
guess. Just very one
Still a top
dimensional.
5 game. It's always going to be.
That's a very interesting pick.
I don't know about always, but for a while still, yeah.
Moran
My
says
number
that,
one pick is very good though.
Moran says that as if his favorite game currently isn't just a complete ripoff of two other games, but you know, we don't have to touch on that. My number two game is Far Cry
Brings the
2.
best elements of both games together.
Okay.
Yep.
Lobs, you ever play
Great
Far Cry
se-
2?
No.
No, it's not the series. It's just Far Cry 2, the game itself.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put series because I feel like putting a game itself makes it more meaningful because some
It
of them
does.
stand out. Far Cry 3 was very good. Far Cry 4 sucked. Far Cry 5 sucked, and then I didn't play any after that. But yeah,
Which one was Primal?
Primal was after
That's like
4.
probably like
So that was
seven.
5.
It was after 4.
Primal.
No, it's not 5. There's actual Far Cry
6.
5.
Yeah.
No, it's not 6 though because it's
6 was the one.
No, 'cause Scar,
in,
the
like,
thing is
Brazil, I
that
think.
there's Far Cry 4 is actually Far Cry 4, and Far Cry 5 is actually Far Cry 5. Primal just came out in between then, like it's its own game, you know. So technically, I guess if you wanted to say in order of the series, yeah, it's 6, but it's not called Far Cry 6. It's Far Cry Primal.
Oh yeah, I played Primal. I enjoyed it.
I didn't play
I bought it
Primal.
when it first came out. I liked it. It was okay.
I got discouraged after
I
5.
like how you could get like the pets and shit.
I don't know. The start of the game was very slow. I will admit.
I kind of wanted to
I mean,
go back and play Primal because it seemed interesting, but I feel like Far Cry just kind of really fell off a bridge. But Far Cry 2, I absolutely loved. Far Cry 3 was really good too, and I was kind of debating putting that on my list because I probably played more Far
It was
Cry
good.
3 because I wanted to 100% that game back in the day. But Far Cry 2 had a great story. Because newer Far Cries were more reliant on like the villain being like this evil, crazy son of a bitch and like this over the top shit, where Far Cry 2 wasn't really about that. Far Cry 2 basically you were just like a weapons dealer and you were like looking to like kill the jackal, which was like the bad guy, and then you end up getting malaria and like while you're slowly dying, you're still trying to like complete these objectives. And then like you meet the jackal and like you find out that he's not a bad guy. He's just doing this because he needs money for himself. And it's a very introspective kind of story that actually has like serious tones to it. And the gameplay was really good. It might not be as good looking back at it now, but at least at the time I thought it was really good. And I had a great time playing it. So overall, yeah, gameplay.
Far Cry 3
story.
is like the one where you go like skydiving with your friends, right?
Yeah,
all
I mean
kinda, like,
that's just like in the
lost on the
trailer.
island.
That's just in the trailer, but yeah.
Yeah.
What happens in Far Cry
Okay,
3 is
yeah.
you're on a cruise and then you like get stolen off the cruise by like pirates, and then the one crazy dude,
For
like
pirates.
like in captured
Yep.
friend, and then you like have to
Rats.
hunt them down, and like while you kill them, yourself becomes more primal and instinctive and crazy, and then
Primal
you like
pirate.
pipe this one chick at the end. She like kills you while piping you, and you got a baby.
Fucking
And
women.
for real, average woman activities.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hey.
Minecraft sucks though. By the way, I'm just bringing that back up.
Yeah.
Minecraft is the most overrated game of all time. Anyways, we can.
That's crazy to say.
No.
I can see it. I can see it. I don't know. I just have a lot of fond memories of Minecraft. So
You're just really creative, Gogger.
So-
Not the only one in your family.
It's a game that me and my brother played a lot.
I could see it.
The thing is for me with Minecraft is it's just like
Only out there just because of memory. That's really
see,
about
like
it.
I respect that, but the thing is with Minecraft, people are like, oh, there's endless opportunities. Minecraft it gets so boring so quick. You get into a game. The only way
Mhm.
that you can have fun with Minecraft is if you're like a hyper creative person. But then even then, people like that will a lot of times go to like Gmod or like other shit where they can like actually build more cooler stuff.
Say,
But
have you ever played like Minecraft with mods, like kind of like a server, play like Hunger Games and that shit?
no,
on
but
there?
it's dumb. I've watched YouTube videos. It's cringy.
Stupid, Moran.
It's cringe. Cringe.
Mhm.
Also, the Minecraft community sucks.
know,
They
that's
like
weird.
minors. I'm not rocking with
You
that.
can say that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
can say that.
Tommy Innit
but
has got to be the most
game
annoying
itself.
specimen on planet Earth. I hate
Don't
that
know
guy.
who that is.
I hate Tommy Innit. I love Jay
I gotta
Schlatt
know.
because he's got a big
You gotta
penis.
know that.
Jay Schlatt is such a fucking
Oh yeah.
big penis man for just banning anyone with any relation to Dream SMP. Fuck that shit.
I saw that live. That shit was hilarious.
Anyways, we can go ahead and get to our number one spots. Moran, you can lead her off.
I got Assassin's Creed games, but if I had to pick a specific
That's
one,
so
I'd probably
lame
The
that
entire
your number
series.
one is just a
A whole
series.
series.
That's
I
all.
feel-
That's
I
his.
Granted,
Listen.
and then I went
That's
into
their whole thing
so
been
lame.
Hold on, let him talk. Let him talk.
Creed
Let him talk. What are you
I
saying,
said
Moran?
Assassin's Creed 2.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed 2 if I had to pick a game.
Okay. That's right. The thing I will say,
19
it
hours
is.
of pure joy.
It is kind of lame that the almost the entire list was series, but hey, you know, I
Well, there's-
respect the 2 pick. I like Revelations more personally, but I respect
I
the number 2
usually
pick.
I'll usually like watch the new Assassin's Creed game on YouTube or like on stream if I don't want to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't
So
watch
if I
anything with
haven't played
Valhalla
one,
to be
I've
honest,
watched it.
but that's fair.
Really?
Yeah, I
just
didn't
never
watch
saw it.
I didn't watch any of your playing Valhalla because it didn't really interest me because it didn't seem like Assassin's Creed like. Because that was my issue with Odyssey is that it wasn't really Assassin's Creed like it was closer to like a fucking Fallout game with how you interacted with people. And I've never been a huge Fallout guy. Hot take. But
For real.
anyways, Gogger, number one for
So
you.
my number one, again, sadly, because I didn't put these in order, because I'm a dumbass, is City
Bro.
Skylines.
Okay, so what is your actually number one then?
My actual number one would be Siege.
What a terrible
that-
game
that-
to have number one.
Just because I had a lot of memories from it, I was good at it, and I enjoyed playing it, even by myself.
I just feel like games like Siege
don't
and
know if you
COD,
can
it's
have
hard
that
to
as
have them
number
as like
one.
a number
Mhm.
one because the game is just so. That's my same issue with like Lobs having Rocket League at like 2 or whatever it was because the game's just so one dimensional, you know. And like
See, I
while
never
it's good at the one dimensional stuff, I feel like it's not like I don't know. Like when I like a game, it's more than gameplay. It's story too, and like the combination of them is what makes me rank them high. But obviously they're personal lists.
See, I never played a lot of solo games, so maybe if I did play more solo games, then
Yeah,
it probably
you're
wouldn't.
slacking in
Yeah,
that
that's your
department.
issue. That's your issue. Single player games are elite.
I haven't played a ton of single player games either.
Lacking.
You're gonna hate my number one pick then, Zay, because at number one, you got NBA Street Volume 2.
What a
That was a
what
fire ass
a-
game.
That was a good ass game, but
It's
Best-
such
Not
a
number
good
one,
that's
game.
your best game of all time. I mean, like
Yeah.
Christ,
What's wrong with that?
like I don't know.
You worked your way up to that afro, dude.
It's your list at the end of the day. It's not
Honorable
mine.
mention. If I had to do an honorable mention, NBA Ballers Phenom because it had a nice storyline with it.
I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's kind of funny actually. Like look up the storyline.
Anyways, My number one game, which is the best number one game, is the original Red Dead Redemption. That
Fair.
is far and away my favorite game. I cried at the end. I haven't played Red Dead 2. I've watched a decent amount of it.
You're
I
slacking.
don't like it as much. I'll be honest with you. I don't like it as much. But the original Red Dead Redemption was so fucking good. The zombies mode was so good. The multiplayer was so good. Everything was fucking perfect about that game. And I wish I could play it on my PC, but unfortunately it's not ported to the PC. Yeah. So it's
Well, you got an Xbox. It's playing on your Xbox.
well, I don't have an Xbox.
What happened to it?
I don't know. I literally don't know where it is. I have no clue.
Bro, Brett took it.
That's fair.
um Yeah. I disappointed with some lob picks, I'll tell you that much. Disappointed with some Galanch picks too with
At least I wasn't fucking lame and did a series for everyone.
Yeah.
Not pointing out
That's
any
fair.
names.
That's fair. He's got a
Well,
point.
it's just
No,
all the games are good in the series.
my question is, do you guys have any honorable mentions, like games that were really close but didn't make the cut?
Okay.
Okay. Let me think here. Let me think.
I gotta think a little bit.
One off the top of my head would be Assassin's Creed 3 and Far Cry 3. Those are two that I
Okay,
was thinking about
Oh,
putting.
you
in.
weren't
I
a
was
big
thinking
Far
of putting
Cry
the Far
guys,
Cry
huh?
series.
Oh wait,
in.
no, it was Fallout, my bad.
No, and Fallout. No, I'm not a Fallout guy.
I thought about tossing in Skyrim.
I thought about
That's
Fallout
fair.
4 just because I played a lot of it and I
That's
enjoyed
fair.
it. But
I don't like Skyrim, which is a very hot take.
That's
I mean, I
Um,
could
Never
say
played
not
that.
like it.
Dude, Skyrim was so fucking boring when I played at the start. It was boring. The graphics sucked. Hey, you're finally awake, and it's just stupid. I was
You
some
didn't like being
lizard
hauled
dude.
down in the wagon wheel.
You know what's a good
No.
honorable mention
Yeah.
though?
What's a good honorable mention?
Have any of you ever played like the Infamous games?
No,
Yeah.
I know
That's
my brother
where
really
you get
liked
like
one of
that
them.
like red, like the red, black, and like poison shit all over. I don't know. It's
It
like
was like where
Spider-Man
like your
2's.
guy had like superpowers, but like you could
Yeah,
choose
you could
to
like
be
jump
like
to, like
good
the
or
top of shit.
evil.
Yeah, I think I
Did you
Like you
choose
could
to
use
be?
like,
Did you choose
oh, I
to be
chose to
good?
be a fucking asshole.
Shocker.
Menace
Not
to
surprised.
society.
Menace to
Not
society,
surprised there.
Eyes.
Crazy how art mimics life.
bro.
But no. What I
Very
just
solid game.
oh, Spider-Man 3, the video game, was another honorable mention. I had that
Yeah,
shit for
yeah.
my PS2, and it was such a dog shit game, but it was so fun, and I love Spider-Man so much. And the same voice
It's very
actors.
satisfying to like just web around the
Yeah,
building.
just
Yeah.
Did you
web.
play the newest one?
No, I saw Richard play
Oh,
most of it though.
it was fun.
It looked pretty decent.
That wasn't bad.
Um, I'm trying to think of any other ones. The Lego games, Lego Batman,
Oh,
Lego
yeah.
Indiana Jones. Those are
Oh,
ones. L.
Lego games are elite.
Did you say L lobs?
it did.
Moran, you gotta be with me. Lego games went hard.
Elite. If I could
Some
change
of
my
them.
number one, it'd be
Some of them, which
You
ones
know what's
didn't go
kind of
hard?
crazy though? There was not a
I've-
single like DS game mentioned.
I
Or,
thought
like
about
a
it.
Nintendo game at all.
Nintendogs.
I mean,
No.
I'd be down to put Pokemon, but that's just
The thing is, that's not like just a game,
little
you know.
different,
Like
no.
it's the thing is, it's your personal list. But the thing is, I didn't have a DS as a kid.
Oh really?
I did, but my
No.
brother took it.
I had a,
So
I had
I
a,
didn't-
I had a
Shocking.
fucking Game Boy. I didn't have a
Oh,
DS.
so did I.
I had a Game Boy
Had
Color.
a PSP for a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't
Hey,
that
boy.
rich.
Game Boy went hard.
Yeah, I had a Game Boy
Game Boy
Color.
went.
I just had like
Yeah. Game
Boy
Mario
went straight.
games. I had the typical Mario one.
I had Mario Golf. That shit went hard.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like Mario Super Sluggers went hard on Wii. That shit went hard. I remember that.
I
going
didn't
hard.
like that one.
Oh my
Never
god,
played
you're
any
so.
Mario sports game.
I remember hitting just fucking dongs with fucking Yoshi.
Oh, actually, Super Smash Brothers. I kind of have to throw in my top 5. Fuck.
I hate Smash. To be
I
honest with
thought
you.
about
Never was a Smash
I
guy.
wouldn't throw it in my top.
Never
I
was
wouldn't
a
throw it in my
Smash
top
guy.
5. It depends on the people you're playing with.
The thing is like the Wii too is different than like normal Nintendo games, but those games are fun.
Like,
but those aren't games.
Zelda
that-
Breath of the Wild is crazy. That can
I
be
wouldn't
honorable
consider them
mention.
top 5.
Breath of the
I
Wild? What? That game is crazy.
I never played Breath of the Wild. My brother did, and
Wasn't Breath of the
Uh,
Wild the new one that came out just like last year, 2 years ago, or something like
Yeah, my
that?
brother
Yeah,
got
on the
fucking-
Switch.
Yeah, my brother
Yeah.
got a Switch. I played that shit. Oh my god.
And
my brother bought it. He said it was okay.
probably sucked if it's on the Switch. The Switch sucks.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like your brother probably like bought it with your money. He probably like told you it was okay on the Switch that
No,
you
he
bought him.
did. No.
Let's leave that off
Also
the
not-
podcast. I don't need to bring Gogger's issues into here.
I gave my brother my Switch, and I got his. So
No, but I don't know. Like I remember I was actually, hold on, that's a different topic we can talk about in a bit. But no, I don't know. Like I never was huge into the Zelda games. I played one on the
Missing
Wii,
out.
which was really good, and I don't know which one it was. But I remember it was like more realistic looking. Like the graphics were more realistic.
Mhm.
And I don't really remember what it was, but I remember it being pretty good. I remember I played a Sonic game on the Wii that I thought was really fun.
the Wii just hit different.
Yeah, the Wii went
Yeah.
hard. We went hard. Just
Ahead of
fucking
its time.
the dance. What were those ones? Like the Just Dance?
The
Is that what it was?
Just Dance.
So just yeah, the Just Dance went hard. Your boy was fucking busting it down sexual style in the living room, going crazy, just twerking on my brother.
I can see it.
I wonder if there's any other games I'm forgetting. Volcano Island. That's a fucking throwback. You guys know what that is?
No.
It was a Nickelodeon game that had like SpongeBob and Patrick and Danny Phantom
Oh
and Timmy
yeah,
Turner.
now I do. Now I
Had a
do. Now
ton
I
of
do.
them.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
were gas. I actually played those a lot.
Yeah, it was.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I never played them though.
Yeah, like the one I'm specifically talking about was like Marquad or something like that. This bad guy was like doing shit, and you had to like you were like transported and teleported in this area, and you had to like beat up shit and level and whatever. But I remember I played that game so much when I was a kid on my PS2.
I don't think I ever beat it though.
I beat it probably like 20 plus times. Like I could probably tell you every single level just sitting right here. I love that game so much. But I don't know if I'm missing any. I'm sure I'm missing some. Madden 12 would be like an honorable mention because I played Madden 12 a ton. 2K11 would be another one. I played 2K11 a ton. MLB 08 The Show would be another honorable mention because those are games I just played a ton when I was a kid.
That'd
You
be
play
Yu-Gi-Oh game
Slugfest?
for me. I actually think I have the Game Boy card here next to me somewhere that I used to play a lot.
Really,
I had it.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh Pokemon kind of guy.
I never was huge into
I
Yu-Gi-Oh.
can see it.
I got into Pokemon a lot in high school because I would always get like the extension games on the computer, and I would just play it at school.
I don't have the game cartridge next to me, but yeah, no, I keep it. There's
There's
one certain Yu-Gi-Oh game I like. The rest of them are kind of, I don't know.
I just know there's
They're
the
okay.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. That bitch was elite. I had one when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah, you don't fuck with that.
I have 3 of them.
Or I watched the cartoon. I remember liking it, but I remember like how the fuck did the cartoon go, Gogger? Because the dude had like a clone of himself that was like good at battling or whatever, right? Wasn't that how it was working? Like I was just like pretending to be good. Am I tweaking?
No, I don't know. Well, it depends on which one you're talking about.
I could have sworn like the
Maybe-
main guy like he like was a normal guy, then like his clone that was good it, like had this deep ass voice and was like a fucking man and like I don't know.
Well, that was just Yugi. So in the original TV series, there were Yugi, and then another person that was Yugi. So what happened is that off screen before the show actually started, he solved this puzzle, and this ain't so essentially Yu-Gi-Oh is essentially an old Egyptian card game that they used to play,
Okay.
and so the spirits are trapped within Manel. I'm not gonna pronounce it correctly, and I'm not gonna try to. Are locked in these puzzles, and if you solve these puzzles, you get that spirit, and who's essentially a card deity who's very good at playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Huh. That's
So-
interesting.
And
I
then
might
he had
I might
two-
low-key go back and watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I remember liking that a ton when I was a kid. That's anime.
Oh, I did too. And
Shout
then
out
fucking,
anime.
and then they ruined it with like DX series, I think.
Hold on. Since we're on the topic of top 5, top anime. Go.
Gotta be Dragon Ball.
Gogger.
Never, not a huge fan of Dragon Ball.
Attack on Titan.
Pokemon.
You said Attack on Titan. Yeah, mine would probably be Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo.
Mine's basic. It's Pokemon, just because I have a lot of memories of it.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't watch a ton of Pokemon when I was a kid, to be honest.
Something newer. If it's something newer, I would say One Piece. So watch a lot of that.
Yeah,
Watch all of it.
makes sense.
What? All One Piece? What the fuck?
Nah, he's lying. No way.
Oh, I can show you right now.
I don't believe it. I don't
What do
believe
you
it.
think about the Kanye West song?
So I haven't watched the newer. I haven't watched like last 5 episodes of it, just because they're touching on a movie. I don't really care for it. So, but
Understandable.
I used to be really big into Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. I have like 3-4 binders full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and 3-4 binders full of Pokemon cards.
Jesus Christ.
Like these are
Christ.
big. These are big binders.
I remember I had a Onyx Pokemon card that was like shiny as fuck, and like that was the best one because of the shiniest. Because when I was a kid, it was just basically whoever had the coolest looking one. So
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh shit, you got a fucking,
Hologram.
you got a fucking Dickaroo? That man's shiny as fuck, or whatever the Pokemon was called. But,
Dickaroo.
That's my
yeah,
favorite Pokemon.
oh, dude, what was I gonna ask? Oh,
But no, I collected a lot of the cards just because my grandparents bought the cards for us.
lucky.
So that's really what got us into it.
I would just
It's
be
kind
like,
of, okay, when I was also little, we didn't have an Xbox or anything until like 8th
yeah.
grade when I got a 360.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense. I always had like a PS2 when I was a kid, so that's
yeah,
why.
I did.
I had a Sega Genesis before I had a PS2. That's a fucking throwback. The question the question I was gonna ask you guys before was, what did you guys dress up as for Halloween when you were kids?
Rock Alley football player.
I remember you telling me about that. For those listening, if you made it this far, which there's no fucking way you did, but if you did, Roncalli is the high school we went to. So
Army soldier,
what a basic bitch.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Did Moran, you ever dress up as Spider-Man? I feel like every kid did at one point.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Yeah,
did
I
not.
was Spider-Man. Oh
I had
man,
a
you're
dope
so...
ass outfit.
Dressed up as Ben Wallace one year.
Did you blackface too? Did you...
No, I had the afro though.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna say you're just blackfacing as a kid.
I went to Grim Reaper one year.
The
I got
Grim
yelled
Reaper,
at.
Yeah, I feel like Scream masks and like Grim Reaper shit was like super popular and easy because I remember I was Scream one
Yeah.
year.
I think we had a Scream mask.
But I remember
like the fake blood pump thing.
Yeah, it's funny, Lots, because you say you were a Roncalli football player one year. I was Reggie White one year. I had a Reggie White jersey. I had like these little pads and I had a Packer helmet. So
Fuck yeah.
yeah, I thought that was so cool. I used to always play football with my brother with the pads and the helmet on. I was such a fucking idiot.
His ass with the helmet.
I was Mario one year. And I was probably like fucking 10 too. I was kind of old when I was Mario.
That's a fucking geek.
Yeah, I had like the whole mustache and everything.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, I was
I can't
fucking.
think of who.
When me and my brother were
What you
real
were
little,
every year.
my parents dressed me up as Luigi and Mario.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My
As
brother was
both of
Mario.
them.
I was Luigi.
Damn, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be Mario. He's the skinny little one. Yeah,
I mean, I was.
You're the big
little.
bulbous boy.
I was really. This is when I was like real little, like 3 and 4.
Okay,
So like
yeah,
we were.
gotcha.
Dressed up
Yeah,
as Mario.
I remember I was like a pussy when I was a kid.
Yeah, I can see it.
Were you guys pussies at all when you were kids? Like, did masks
Yeah.
scare you and shit
No,
like
no,
that?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
because the thing is, like, I was afraid of like masks and shit until I was probably like 7.
COVID must have been a bitch for you then, huh?
No, no. I remember being like 6, and I remember because I was Reggie White when I think I was 6 when I was Reggie White. I was young, and I'm going trick or treating, and there's this one kid that lived in my block that I was sort of friends with, that had one of those like Grim Reaper-esque masks where it's just one of them like skulls, but he had like the blood pump where like blood would like run down your
Yeah.
face. Yeah, I remember I started crying because that scared the fuck out of me, and I was so fucking scared. And he was like scared me on purpose because he thought it was funny. But yeah, I remember just being an absolute puss. And whenever I'd walk through like Walmart during Halloween time, I'd get like so afraid to walk by like the costume section. Like I wouldn't want to shop for a costume because I was so afraid I was gonna see some shit that scared the piss out of me.
Pussy.
Nah, literally though, I wasn't really a crybaby as a kid, but I was definitely a pussy.
You just didn't want to get into any altercations.
Right, I was very timid.
Give respect.
I
You're
feel like Lobs
respectful.
was just like didn't give a fuck.
Nothing
Just running
changed.
up and
I was
kicking
still the
people.
same.
Like Lobs, do you remember like crying over anything dumb as a kid? Like, is there anything that stands out for you?
Not
Math
really.
at the
No.
math at the kitchen table.
Yeah. Oh my fucking
Ooh.
god, dude. Oh my dad was an asshole. I hated that shit. He'd be like, "How do you not fucking know this?" Like, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking math at the table sucked. Did I tell you guys? I think I told Lobs, maybe Moran. Did I tell you about how I went to a brew game with my dad and my uncle and I cried for like 6 innings because I thought he gave me a brat. I ever talk about that, Lobs? You know what I'm talking about?
Is that props
I
for a
realized it
dad
was
thing?
6 things though. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It was. He said it was like a while, but yeah, no. So what happened is that I went to a game with my uncle, and my dad, because you're staying in a hotel in Milwaukee, and my dad's like, okay, I'm gonna go get a hot dog and a brat, and I'm getting the hot dog, right? Well, me being a little dumb fuck because I was like 4. I only thought hot dogs were like the shitty packaged ones. I didn't know that there was actually like real like dogs, you know. So my dad comes back to me and he mouths on the brat and he hands me his hot dog, and I'm like, no, that's a brat, and he's like, no, it's a hot dog. I'm like, no, you ate my hot dog, because I thought that was a brat because I didn't know like what real hot dogs looked like. So I sat there and cried and whined and complained while the hot dog got cold. Then my dad ate the hot dog. Then I got mad at him for eating the hot dog. And yeah, apparently it was like 5 or 6 innings. I was just fucking crying. And like the family in front of us got like pissed off and like tried to like give me like a balloon to like make me shut the fuck up because I was
Oh
just
my God.
crying. Yeah, that
Holy
sucked.
shit.
I was a fucking mischievous kid. I was a shitter. I won't lie. I was a shitter when I was a little guy. Where
Just chilling, I think.
yeah, I feel like whenever you're the youngest, you're more mellowed out because I feel like your parents have dealt with the shit already, so they kind of just like Labs. I feel like you were a pretty mellow kid.
I was.
Yeah, Gogger, were you a tweaker like me since you're the oldest?
Nah, my grandparents, my parents never always said we never had an issue with either me or my brother.
Yeah, see, I was a shitter. Literally, I remember. I think I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. Remember, I was at my aunt's house, and I was probably like 5 or 6, and it's when I was living there. I want to say because I lived there for like a year and a half, 2 years. And I remember like taking a shit on the stairs, and just taking it, like yeah, like I remember like I got out of the shower, and I was at like halfway on the stairs, and I just like squat down and just dropped the fucking turd right there, and then went to the bathroom, wiped my ass. I was like, oh, I had an accident, and there's just a whole turd just sitting
Wait,
there.
how old were you?
Like 5 or 6. Like I was conscious enough to know that you're not supposed to do that. Like I don't know why I did it, but
What's the hell?
yeah, I have no clue what like arose in me. Something changed in that instant. And yeah, it just
But
yeah.
you go to wipe your ass anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I was a
Did,
shitter.
did they make you clean up?
No,
the
they thought I
accident?
had an egg. They thought like, oh, it's okay, and they just. The thing is, like, it was like a whole turd. Like it wasn't mushy. They just picked it up off the carpet on the stairs, sprayed some shit on it, wiped it up, and boom, we were all good. Dropped the turd in the toilet. You know, like, yeah.
Foster was
Oh,
I remember when I was, I think I was probably like 5 or 4. I was young, but I was at my uncle Danny's house, and my uncle Danny is like my great uncle. He's my grandma's brother. My grandma was still alive at the time. And Danny's rich, right? He's got fucking bag. Like
Rich.
Moran, do you know Choice? What Choice is?
uh,
It's like I don't know if they used to be like construction, but it was like Choice Industries. They're more popular back when Danny was like more active because now the dude's
I
like
know,
70
like-
something.
I feel like I've heard of Choice Insurance, but
Well, it's something, but I know it's like local. But anyways, he owns that, and like he's like an actual multimillionaire. Like he has like hella bag. He's got a house here. He's got houses in Florida. He had houses in like Tennessee. He had a ton of bag, and he didn't really like my dad because, like, when he got money, a lot of the family became very, like, materialistic, and my dad never really had money. But anyways, they didn't really like my dad because they thought my dad was like this, like shitter with no money. But anyways, so this is like the first time that I'm like seeing my family at like a get together because it's Christmas, and I gotta poop. So I go take a shit. I was playing with my cousins. Go take a shit in the toilet, right? And the toilet clogs.
Oh no.
And I feel bad for my dad, man. I put my dad through some shit like that because that's gotta be embarrassing. But the toilet clogs. But instead of like going to get him, I just like keep holding the handle down.
Oh,
So the shit water starts overflowing the toilet and on the ground on my feet. Like I come find my dad. I'm like, Dad, the toilet's broken. And he's like, what are you talking about? And like I bring, he's like, oh, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? And like, like it's just clogged, just shit water like dripping off of it.
Overflowing the bowl.
Yeah, fucking yeah. I feel bad because that had to be embarrassing as fuck. Him having to clean that shit up and explain. Yeah, my son clogged your toilet.
And he overflowed your toilet.
Overflowed the
Yep,
toilet with
watch
shit. Yeah. Dude, I was a shitter. Yeah, I just remember doing like shit like that like I know I had to embarrass my parents. I remember one time, this is a random story. I don't know if you guys have random stories, but I remember a lot of stuff randomly and I have a pretty good memory, so I remember a lot of random conversations, but there's two of them actually. I just realized. I remember I was 4 or 5. I used to live over where Lincoln is, the high school. Like literally Gogger from where you live, like right down the road across the street.
Damn.
And I'll when I pick you up on Tuesday, I'll point it out to you.
Okay.
But that was like the only place I ever lived where it was just like our actual house. And I remember my dad was working, and my mom and my aunt was over, and they were like sleeping on the couch. And in our backyard, we had like a little play place or whatever, but that's pretty close to like Red Arrow Park. And for the viewers listening, that's probably like 4 or 5 blocks away, something like that. But anyways,
It's not even. It's like
it's something like that. Yeah, but anyways, I asked my mom if I could go to the park, and mind you, I'm like 4, like I just turned 4, and my mom's sleeping, like she doesn't respond. So I just leave the house and walk to the park alone. And as a 4-year-old, that's not really like your typical
ideal.
Yeah, your ideal situation. That's more like I don't know. Like that's how you get lost and shit. Like that's how you get fucking abducted. But I remember I was walking past Lincoln and a cheerleader like saw me and like I had Riz and I was spitting game. No, I didn't. But yeah, like she like helped me get back home and my parents are mad at me. And I used like when I was a kid, I used to always just like go into like my neighbor's yard because they had like plants and shit. Like I would just always be doing like leaving the house when I was a kid. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little shitter, but
you're a fucking
it reminded me of another time when I was probably like 8 or something, 7 or 8, and I was at a job site with my dad because my dad used to install floors, and he was doing work for my uncle's my uncle's wife's like her like uncle
Your
or something
uncle's
like
wife,
that.
so your aunt.
Yeah, my aunt, but through marriage, obviously. I don't, she's not really part of the family. She is, but she
Okay.
isn't. But yeah, so like my aunt, so her like uncle, from like her dad's side, so pretty far away. Like my step aunt, something. But anyways, we're in Manitowoc, and it's at some sort of
What happened?
house.
Hello.
Hello,
I don't hear him either.
Lobs.
Okay.
Oh no, me or what? What
I'll
happened?
say like the fuck.
Did I
Just
cut
stop
out?
talking.
Oh, I cut out. I don't know. Sorry, my bad. Do you hear me now?
It's getting long-winded.
So can you hear me now? Like, am I?
The fuck's going on?
You can't hear me?
Weird.
No,
This is very weird.
you can't hear me right now.
Okay, Lobs, buy the game.
Hello,
Nah.
hello, hello,
Lobs, you're gonna buy that game.
hello.
Probably hopping on.
Lobs. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Thanks, Zay, for that.
Hello?
You told me where you
Hello?
Hello? We can
Hello.
hear you now.
Okay, hello. Hi.
I think the universe is telling you to cut off the podcast.
I think the universe is telling you to buy that game.
Shut up, fucker.
Anyways, I'll finish off with the story because it's kind of funny. and I'll be done with it. Anyways, so my uncle and my dad were there, and they're like working on some shit, and I go up to them or whatever, and me being a shitter, my dad's like talking to my uncle about some tool, and I'm like, yeah, you can't find it because my dad says you're not a man. And then my uncle's like, wait, is that true? He like turns to my dad, and my dad's like, I didn't say that. And he's like, no, you definitely would say that. They start like arguing and bitching at each other, and like I instigated some dumb shit as like a little kid. Literally, though, I literally just like went there, just like instigated some shit as like a little kid. But no, on that note, since Lob wants to leave because he's boring, thank you guys for listening this far.
If you made it far.
Lobs, Moran, Gog, you guys got anything to add? Want to drop
Like
your
the video, you bitch.
like
Surprise.
100%? You guys want to
Like and
plug
subscribe.
anything? You guys want to plug your
Nah.
Twitter? No, okay. Yeah. If you guys made it this far, thank you for listening. As always, if you guys have any topics or questions you want us to cover, make sure to comment down below. My business email should be on Spotify now, so if you want to send me an email, out of all things, you can. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're listening on Spotify, make sure to follow and download. And I appreciate you guys for joining me today, and I hope that everyone listening has an absolutely blessed day. Thank you.
Yay.